What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel for another action figure unboxing. If you're new in this channel, please don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to be notified for more of my unboxing videos. And on today's unboxing, we are going to have two action figures and characters from the anime series Jujutsu Kaisen and action figure from the toy lines Figuarts Zero made by Bandai and Tamashii Nations. As you can see, we have two brown boxes here now, and these are two action figures. We have Yuji Itadori and Sukuna. Previously, I've made a sneak peek of these action figures, and finally I have them on hand. But for now, let's see and talk about the brown box of these action figures. So as you can see, there are two boxes here, and one of which is Sukuna and the other one is Yuji Itadori. These are mostly the same when it comes to the box, but as you can see, the size is different from each other. For the brown box, you'll only see the details of the action figures like the serial numbers, the logos of Figuarts Zeros, the Tamashii Nation, and Bandai. Now let's get these opened. I've already opened this one, so I can just get that open, but this one I have to open first. It's covered in parchment paper. I'll skip the video and we'll show you guys the art box itself. This is how they look like when covered with the parchment paper. Alright, so removing the parchment paper covering the action figure, here's how the art box would look like for Yuji Itadori. It's nice. Here's how it is. There's the Tamashii Nations seal, the logo, Bandai logo, Jujutsu Kaisen logo, the anime series logo itself, right? And then Yuji Itadori, how the action figure would look like, and then Figuarts Zero logo, and then the action figure, you'll already see it right there because it's clear. Now on the one side, it's like this, logos from the animes and the Yuji Itadori name, and then the back, that's what you can see, just details of the action figure. I'm sorry, my cat's joining me here. Alright, so there you go, and then on one side, it's just the action figure itself. Okay, now let's get the Sukuna one and take a look at the art box. So here's the art box for Sukuna, the Figuarts Zero logo, you can see it right there, and then the action figures, right, the looks and the action figure itself, and then the Tamashii Nation seal, Tamashii Nation's logo, and then the Bandai logo. So on one side, alright, so we have Sukuna's icon there, the finger, alright, and then at the back, and then on one side. Okay, alright, now let's get these unboxed. Alright, so we'll start unboxing Yuji first, and then next we'll have Sukuna. Yeah, these action figures are something that I've really been waiting for. Can't wait to see how these action figures look like. I really think they're great. I've gotten a lot of comments from the sneak peek from the previous videos that I've had, so yeah, I think a lot of you guys are waiting for this. I'm trying to be careful. And there you have it. There's your Yuji Itadori of Figuarts Zero, right? This is just great. I'll set this aside and we'll unbox Sukuna next. Then we'll go to the review. Alright, next in line we have Sukuna. Okay. So as you can see, again, the box is smaller if you compare it with Yuji a while back. So let's get this opened. This one comes in 3 parts. So the action figure as a whole, right? And then one right arm, and then a faceplate, right? Okay. Now I'll let you guys have a closer look of the action figures, and then we'll be heading into the review. And there you have it. Let's now talk about these action figures and see how did they go about, mimicking the characters from the anime series itself with these characters that I have in front of you guys. I have Yuji and Sukuna from Jujutsu Kaisen. So I'll start with this Figuarts Zero action figure of Yuji Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen, right? here's how it looks like. Okay, you see the action figure, right? So I want to start with the painting, right? Painting overall, I think it's nice. It's spot on. Everything's cleanly painted. I don't see anything that's, that's disturbing, any overlapping painting here. Everything's nice. So cleanly painted. I can see it right there. So you see. All right. Now there's just one thing that I've noticed here, you see, if you're gonna look at closely like this, you see the marks, the lewd parts of the effects. You should see that right here, right? So I think that's kind of disappoints me, but you're not gonna notice that, right? Again, we're doing this review and taking a close look, but when you get these action figures, you don't really stare at them that close the way that you're gonna observe these faults. But overall, this is still nice, right? So for the pose, I think this is great. And the effects, what I like is the effects. It's just that they're a little, brittle, these translucent parts that represents the black flash attack, right? You see, they might get broken if you don't store them somewhere safe. So you want to make sure that you have your proper cabinet or a glass cabinet, right, or storage for these action figures, right? You see, it's too brittle that it might get broken. So you just want to be careful if you're gonna get the same action figure of Yuji Iradori from the Figuarts Zero. So there. Now when it comes to the face, I think it's spot on. They've captured Yuji Itadori from the anime series itself. You see that the painting on the face, it was nice. I like it, right? Everything's great about this action figure, except again to the faults that I've seen earlier, but you're not gonna have to notice that if you're gonna be collecting this. So that's still spot on. Right? Sculpture, on the other hand, it was very well sculpted, right? You see how dynamic it is, the pose, the effects, and everything that is in the action figure. It's nice. Again, just be careful of this, right? You see, it might get broken that easily. Now, down at the bottom, you see Bandai Spirits and then the markings of Bandai logo. Just proof of legitimacy if you're ever gonna get this action figure as well. Alright, so that's it for Yuji. Now, we'll take a look at Sukuna. This is heavy as compared to Yuji. Maybe because the parts are really solid from the base, a translucent base. You see that? And then, let's start at the bottom. So, there's the logo, right? The markings, proof of legitimacy, right? And then, there. Gonna let you guys have a closer look of Sukuna, right? So I'll start with the sculpting. Sculpting is what I want to talk about in this action figure. Why? Because there are a lot of pieces that they put together in this action figure. You see these bones, these skulls, weren't they perfectly sculptured, right? I like the sculpting here. You see right there the details, right? I like that. Okay, the kimono, it was perfectly sculpted. Then the hair, right? Now what else in the sculpting here is, the face plates and the replaceable arm that you can actually interchange. But what I want to comment about this is that it's hard to remove, so you just want to be careful when removing it. And then, this horn of I think, is this, I don't know what kind of creature is this, but this horn, it blocks the arm when you remove it, so it's kind of like a little awkward when you do that, so be careful, right? And then you can remove the face plate too, so I'll have it removed for you. Okay, there, here's how it is, and then you can change it with the other sets that we have. Okay. There you go. Alright. Okay. Now this one's better, I think. Yeah, you can feel, you know, the angry Sukuna's anger. You can feel it in this action figure. And this is where I am leading to talk about the painting. They capture the action figures or the characters' look in the anime series itself with the face. Now look at that. I really think I like this. This is very spot on. Right, so as I was saying, the painting, it's just nice. See, the face, the hair, it's gradient. You can see it in the camera, that's gradient, that's great. You know, you see the shades of the skulls. Now the base, the translucent base, you see? It's nicely painted. I like it, right? Now, how they became very detailed here is this part of the clothing. That's in the back and it's covered with other parts of the action figure, but they painted it very well. Cleanly painted even the smallest details of the action figure itself. I really like this. Sukuna's great, 100%. Everything's spot on, especially that it comes with face plates, you know, and accessories. So you see that, the arms and the extra face. I like it better with this look, the angry Sukuna. And it's just great for me. What do you guys think? What do you think of these action figures of Sukuna and Yuji Itadori from the Figuarts Zero line of toys made by Bandai and Tamashii Nations? Let me know about that in the comment sections down below, and if you like this video, please give this a thumbs up, and of course, don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell in this YouTube channel to be notified for more unboxing videos of great action figures that I'll be collecting for you guys. Thank you so much for staying until the end of this video. Goodbye!